Today's episode is kindly sponsored by Prosperous Universe, a sci-fi game I suspect a few of you might be very interested in. Stick around at the end for more information. Manufactured only briefly by Kuat Systems Engineering as a limited-run prototype for the Republic Correctional Authority, the KSE Firespray-31 Pursuit Special is a deadly interception and patrol craft designed to be maintained and used by maximum security prison facilities across Republic space. With only a few dozen of the craft ever having been constructed, the ship has become an incredibly rare and prized artifact, and of the original 6 prototypes first built for the UVO 4 correctional facility, only one survives, the infamous Slave 1, personal starship of the legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Jango Fett, and later his son Boba Fett. At a length of 21.5 meters and a width of 21.3 meters when landed, the Firespray presents a distinctive and unusual space frame. Vertically oriented when in flight, the ship uses a gyroscopically mounted interior module to allow the aft profile to be used for vertical takeoff and landing. The ship is capable of achieving optimal performance with only a single pilot, but was originally designed to carry at least 2 additional hands to serve largely as guards for incarcerated prisoners. Naturally, the ship features a small brig with space for 4 inmates, as well as a surprising surplus of cargo space. The stock Firespray is moderately well armed, carrying a pair of chin-mounted laser cannons as well as 2 extendable missile racks, each carrying 5 concussion missiles. The ship also features a powerful and long-range tractor beam that can be used to recover life pods or carry out salvage operations. In combat, the Firespray offers resilient shielding and a rate of acceleration nearly identical to that of the BTL-A4 Y-Wing, an impressive feat for a far larger vessel. The ship is frequently able to outmatch military-grade starfighters, especially when benefiting from the advantage of surprise. The KSE Firespray Slave 1, as used by Jango and Boba Fett for decades, was heavily modified across its career with numerous aftermarket upgrades and refinements to fit the needs of a freelance bounty hunter. These upgrades included a sensor cloaking device and decoy system, a larger military-grade sensor and jamming suite, larger power generators feeding an even more powerful hyperdrive, small onboard living quarters for long-haul voyages, and even a force cage intended to hold force-sensitive prisoners. The weapon systems of the Slave 1 were also drastically expanded from the stock Firespray, with most of the new weapons being concealed beneath hull panels and designed to go unnoticed by customs and security services. An additional pair of rapid-fire laser cannons were added beneath the cockpit canopy, as well as a homing beacon launcher, a pair of proton torpedo launchers, and an ion cannon to leave fleeing bounties dead in space. The ship also featured an aft-mounted mine layer, normally loaded with 9 Krupp's Munitions Void 7 seismic charges, an exotic and powerful weapon that combines liquid beradium and collapsium gas to create a huge electrosonic implosion that only shielded warships have been known to withstand. Boba Fett continued to use the Slave 1 through the full length of the reign of the Empire and decades afterwards, building a feared reputation for the vessel that rivaled his own. Despite the increasing age of its basic frame, the countless new components added by Fett kept the vessel highly competitive across its entire career. Though impossible to confirm, it has been said by many that the Slave 1 in the hands of Boba Fett has pursued and claimed more successful bounties than any other freelance vessel in galactic history. Big thanks to Prosperous Universe for sponsoring this video. Prosperous Universe is a science fiction economic simulator in the vein of Egosoft's X-Series or EVE Online. However, quite crucially, it trims away all of that unnecessary 3D spaceflight and battle simulation and brings it right down to just the spreadsheets. It's all played through a gorgeous UI called the Apex interface, and it's aimed squarely at that wonderful niche of people who just want to build and tweak every little detail of their giant space empire and corporation and channel that Ferengi energy for maximum profits. The game has been lauded for its realistic depiction of space colonization, and it provides all of the wonderful control and detail that you'd want in a game like this. So if you, like me, are predisposed towards being a spacefaring baron of industry, and if you've poured hundreds of hours into refining exactly how efficient you can get at delivering kahuna meat steaks in X3, then Prosperous Universe should be right up your alley, and I'd encourage you to follow the link in the description to check it out, because not only would you be supporting Spacedock, but you'd be supporting original science fiction, which is something that we need more than anything else right now in the genre. Thank you very much for listening. This is Daniel from Spacedock, signing off. Thank you for watching Spacedock. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please do check out the links on the screen right now or in the description below for our Patreon and channel membership services. Anything you can pledge goes towards improving our team and our equipment and allowing us to put together bigger and more exciting video projects for you guys on the channel.